Hey everybody, welcome back to more Pokemon Light Platinum. In the last episode, we made it here to Ricyan City, and in this episode, we're going to be helping the gym leader find the Pokemon that escaped from the zoo, and hopefully taking on the gym as well. So, we were told that the Pokemon that escaped, which were Shinx, Steelix, and Snorlax, should be on routes that we've been to before, or something like that. So, I know there's a Pokemon up here. You don't actually have to find them in the wild grass. You can just, they're like sticking out or whatever. There's sprites for them, like there, so you can see them. So, here is the Shinx, which we found pretty quickly in 30 seconds. And all you have to do is talk to them and they'll go straight back to the zoo. And this is actually a very short sort of side quest. So I think we're going to be taking on the gym in this episode as well. So let's just head all the way over here and back into KOSAKA City. I think this one is... yeah, this is KOSAKA City. So we're going to head all the way up here to Route 508 and head past these little tree stumps that we can fire below, and just pretty much try and find the next Pokemon. They, as I said already, they stick out, so you don't have to go searching in the grass for them. They're just already there. All you have to do is talk to them, and they head back to the zoo. And repel we're off, so I better spray another just to avoid wild battles in this grass. We've already been up on this route before because we got our gym badge in the last episode. And wow, that Snorlax just did a whole like 180 without even getting off its back. That was pretty awesome. So this is Snorlax that escaped from this Pokemon zoo. It'll follow me if I give it some food. I don't even have food. I only have like potions and stuff. Anyway, now that we've done that, we can head towards the Steelix, which is in a pretty weird place, honestly, when you look at Steelix's type. Steelix is in a very unusual place. So we're gonna head over here to Route 505, which is a water route, and yeah, we're gonna surf across the water to the other side, and Steelix should be over there. So here we are, and yeah, somehow Steelix managed to cross the water, unless he went through the forest. But yet again, this is very weird for Steelix, well, with it being a ground and steel type. So here is Soka, the gym leader. Wow, Stu, that Steelix is very far away, but I found it, and you found our Shinx and Snorlax. We just need to return to the zoo. I'll be waiting for you in my gym in Ricyan City. So he brings his... somehow Crobat was able to carry his Steelix. That doesn't really make sense, but I'm going to head into the water, and we're going to head back to Ricyan City and take on the gym. So yes, this is like a triple whammy of gym battles. The last two episodes had gym battles, and this is going to continue the sequence. So we're going to be hopefully getting our 6th badge in the Lauren region in this episode. But we have to go all the way back to Ricyan City first by going through KOSAKA. I probably should bring my Tailo flyer because it would probably be quicker instead of having to run back all the time, but it doesn't really matter. So this huge rock can be destroyed with Focus Punch by Godzilla. And now we can head to the gym. So let's just continue running and burn off some calories, I guess. And just there's nothing really in the city. I wouldn't bother exploring it, honestly, but I'll check around after the gym if there's a lot of time. So let's head inside. So here, let's talk to this guy and see what he says. Welcome to Ricyan's gym. The leader Soka uses poison type Pokemon. Hints use ground attacks to defeat him. Well, that's good because I do have Bulbapedia at the front, which shouldn't be there. It should be Godzilla, and I probably should heal up, but Bulbapedia has only lost a little bit of HP. And yeah, Godzilla has Earthquake, so that's super effective on most poison types. And yeah, we'll pretty much be able to get through this gym hopefully very quickly. We got through the last gym in pretty much record time. I think it was very quick. So she has a Scorupi on level 54. I don't need to waste my Earthquakes here. I can just go for a Rock Slide because it's a bug type, and that should take it out in one hit. I've trained Scorupi because my Scorpio, the Drapion, was once a Scorupi, and I know how weak that thing is to rock types. So next is Nidoqueen, which is a ground and poison type. And Nidoqueen's an awesome Pokemon, and so is Nidoking. Nidoking I think is really sweet, so we're gonna go for an Earthquake. And by sweet I mean sweet cool, not sweet as in it's a little darling Nidoking. Just go for an Earthquake and take out that in one hit and get a lot of experience. Next Pokemon is Muck, which is, let me think, is Muck the special defensive out of thing? Let me see. I think Muck is more special defensive and Wheezing is the physical defensive one out of those two poison types, even though they have nothing to do with each other, but I think that's the way it went. I hope it is. And it is defeated, so I thought it had 1 HP left. I thought, alright, maybe it's defensive, but I think Muck is the special defensive. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know every single stat, so I can't really, I know most things, but I won't say I know everything in Pokemon. Anyway, next trainer. So, he's been training poison type for a long time, he knows everything about them. Alright, that's pretty cool, I guess. So, this guy is his favorite Pokemon. He's a black belt, yet he has poison types. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, he's the Dustox on level 54. We're gonna hit that with a Rock Slide, and that should take it out in 1 hit, because it is super effective. And is that actually 4 times? Dustox isn't a poison type. I think Dustox is just bug and flying, so that doesn't really make sense. Next Pokemon is Venomoth, which is an bug and flying type as well, I think. I never know what Venomoth, I can never tell what type it is. But I think it could be bug and flying, so we're gonna go for a Rock Slide. Either way, whichever type it is, it has either flying or bug, so it's super effective. Anyway, and it takes out in 1 hit, so everything is looking pretty well in this gym. That's 2 trainers defeated in no time at all. And soon we'll be up with the gym leader, the Ninja Soka. So, we'll be taking on this trainer next. Even poison Pokemon can be cute, but I'll defeat you with them. Ah, yeah, we'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, I guess. So, Lady Carmem has a Roserade. Awesome Pokemon, very awesome. But we're gonna whip up a Sandstorm, and we're gonna go for an Earthquake, even though it's only like normal effective, because it is a poison type, but it's also a grass type. So we'll see how much this does. Hopefully a lot. And it's a 1-hit kill, so yeah, that did a lot of damage. So yeah, I beat you. So, sorry about that. Let's just move on and not dilly-dally. So another trainer. I think this is the last trainer, because you can see the pedestals, which means the gym leader is next. If you want to become a Grand Master, you must train every Pokemon. So why are you in a poison type gym? If you have all poison types, then you're not training all Pokemon. Nidoqueen, level 54, another, well, we've seen Nidoqueen already. Poison and ground type. And it doesn't get affected by Sandstorm, which kind of sucks. We're gonna go for an Earthquake, which should take this thing out in 1 hit. And that will pretty much be it for this Nidoqueen. We haven't seen a Nidoking yet, which is sort of awkward because Nidoking is, I think, yeah, Nidoking is the more powerful of the duo in attack-wise. Defense-wise, Nidoqueen is better. I think that's at Vileplume, so I'm going to go to Arc of Flame and probably take it out with 1 Flamethrower, and that should be level 64 if I do take it out, which is fantastic. So we intimidate Vileplume, and Sandstorm is going to hit us both because we're not Steel, Rock, or Ground. Or we don't have the ability that doesn't let us get hit by weather or something. So Flamethrower should take this thing out. And then he has 1 more Pokemon left. So defeat that really easily. And get to level 64. Fantastic stuff. Final Pokemon is Nidoking. Finally our first appearance of Nidoking. And I'm gonna go with Elegance, I guess, and just take it out with a Surf. So that'll be a pretty quick battle. I could even use Waterfall, but I'm kind of fearing the poison point, so yeah, I'll just go for a Surf. Nidoking is awesome. I think I much prefer Nidoking to Nidoqueen. That's just personal opinion, though. And Surf should kill this thing, because Nidoking doesn't have good special defenses, and its critical hit, I don't think we needed it, honestly. So yeah, that's the last trainer defeated. So, Soka the gym leader is this legendarily strong ninja. I don't think anyone can defeat him. Well, come up here and watch this battle, Christian, because you're about to watch me beat him up. Welcome to the Ricyan City Gym. I'll defend it against any challengers with all my power. Get ready for battle. So, this is the gym leader, the 6th gym leader in the Lauren region. This is Soka, the poison type user. He's going to lead off with a Crobat that is on level 72. We have Godzilla. We're going to go for a Rock Slide, which should do decent damage to this thing. It's definitely going to outspeed me. So it's going to get a Poison Fang in, which is hopefully not going to poison me. And knowing my luck, it obviously will. So we'll hit with a rock slide at least and see how much it does. Hopefully it does a lot. I can just use a full heal or a full restore whenever. It doesn't really matter. And wow, we brought him down to very, very low HP. Sandstorm will probably take it out. So yeah, Crobat was no problem, except for the fact that it poisoned me. And we didn't even take it out. It has like 1 HP. So we'll go for a Crunch, and it gets another Poison Fang in, but it's not going to do a lot of damage. So I'm not worried. Not even slightly. Crunch will take it out. And that is Crobat defeated. Next Pokemon is going to be Toxicroak. So I am going to go for Bulbapedia. We'll go for Bulbapedia despite, well, we don't have a type disadvantage. It can't really do much to me. And more than likely that Krogunk has like Cross Chop or something. That's a very common move on Toxicroak. So we're going to outspeed it because we got hit by the Sandstorm first, which is always a good indicator of speed. And we're going to go for our usual Bulbapedia technique, which is Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, and Razor Leaf. Or not Razor Leaf, we'll go for Strength this time because Razor Leaf will be not very effective. And wow, that did a lot of damage with Sludge Bomb. We're down to 72 HP because of Sandstorm. I'm just going to go for Strength, I guess, and not bother going for Leech Seed or Sleep Powder. And that did barely any damage, but it missed with Cross Chop. So I was right to think that it had Cross Chop. And yeah, it's just going to get fed up by the Sandstorm, so are we. Bulbapedia has taken some hefty damage. I would like to get a critical hit here and just take it out. That would be pretty awesome. And no, but Sludge Bomb will take me out, so Bulbapedia did decent, I guess. Toxicroak, it wasn't the greatest matchup sending Bulbapedia in, but you know, it did the damage. So, we'll go into Barney. Our Electivire. Probably our strongest Pokemon physically, and it's very strong, especially because I say it like all the time when I use Barney, but his Thunderbolts are like unstoppable. There's not many Pokemon that can take a Thunderbolt from Barney. Even if it has low enough HP, it's still getting taken out. So that didn't even make sense, because of course it's going to get taken out when it has low HP. Anyway, next is Scolipede, so I'm just going to go to Arc Flame and go for a Flamethrower, and that should take out that. And he has 1 Pokemon left after this Scolipede, so he's not the same as the other gym leaders who only had 3 Pokemon every time. He actually has 1 more, so Scolipede is level 73, Poison Bug type. It's going to outspeed me actually as well because it got hit by the Sandstorm first. And it's going to use Agility, so it's definitely going to outspeed me even though it's already outspeeding me. This was sort of a useless move on his part, but whatever. Or that was a useless move. And what's going to make it even more useless is Flamethrower is going to get a critical hit and take it out in 1 hit. So, way to waste your Scolipede by using Agility there, bro. Final Pokemon, Drapion. I'm going to leave Arc Flame in and just go for a Flamethrower. And if I get taken out, I'm going to go into my own Drapion to have a battle of the Drapions. So, we get hit by Sandstorm first, so we're going to hit first. And I probably should have went for Fire Blow, which would have been stronger because it has 150 base power. But Flamethrower is going to do a decent amount. And we're going to get Poison Tails, which isn't good. And meh, didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Thought it would do a lot more. So I'm going to end this with a Fire Blow. And I used Rock Smash by mistake. That was stupid. And that did barely any damage. Wow, I thought Fire Blow was there, not Rock Smash. That was very, very stupid of me. And yeah, we take that very well. I'm very surprised at how well we're taking those Poison Tails. Same type attack bonus, Poison Tail, with the Pokemon that doesn't really have great defenses. So, Fire Blow for the miss. Fantastic. I think we're going to just about take this thing out with, like, Sandstorm. And wow, we have 10 HP. We're both going to get taken out here, I think. Which is going to, like, well, I still win the battle, but no experience for Arc Flame. That was just because I went for the wrong move. I misclicked and, oh wow, he didn't get taken out. Alright, so Scorpio's going to take on his Drapion, and it's going to be the Drapion battle of the century. Headbutt, and there we go. That's pretty much it. So that was pretty easy, and that's level 65. That was pretty terrible why I went for Rock Smash. That was dumb. You're growing very fast. Your destiny is to be one of the best trainers in the world. Indeed, that is very true, Soka. You're a genius in battle. I believe that you can defeat many powerful trainers. You've earned the 6th badge of the Lauren League. So that is our 6th badge. We only have 2 more to get, and we've gone through the Lauren region very, very fast. We got the purple badge. That's a very original name, I guess. With the purple badge, you can use TM. You can use Dig outside of battle. Dig, and he's just after get. Ground is super effective on poison types. Yet he's giving me a TM for a ground move. The logic is it's weird. So this TM contains Dig, although it's a poison move, it's very powerful and can be used outside of battle to enter underground areas. I guess that sort of explains why he gave it to me. I'm just going to teach Dig to Arc Flame because I want to, and he's one of my 4 Pokemon that can learn it. So I'm going to teach Dig, and we're going to get rid of Takedown because I never really use it. And that's what makes Arc Flame kind of like a HM slave, because he has 3 moves that can be used outside of battle with like Flamethrower, Fire Blow, and oh, I forgot I'm poisoned. I'm gonna make it to the Pokemon Center in a second anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So let's just keep heading down here, getting poisoned even more and stuff. But yeah, I remember one time whenever I first ever played Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow, whenever that like fuzzy screen came up, I like got really afraid and threw my Game Boy, this big huge yellow block Game Boy, like threw it down and screamed, and my parents asked what's wrong. I thought my Game Boy was breaking, and I was like breaking down into tears. But then my sister, who actually liked playing Pokemon back then, told me to heal up my Pokemon. They were poisoned and that you just had to heal them up, and I was like, I was very relieved, to say the least. So yeah, that little story is going to end this episode, and in the next episode we're going to be heading back to Ricyan City because we have some stuff to do back there. So I would like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you for more Pokemon Light Platinum shortly enough. Catch you then.